Hello and welcome to the Business of Blockchain. I'm Jane King. This special episode is focused on blockchain use cases and is sponsored by Bitdeer. People in healthcare who are working with blockchain say it is truly a game changer with the ability to solve some of our healthcare system's biggest challenges. And one of those challenges is protecting everyone's medical data. Most people don't realize the extent of this problem. Medical records are said to be responsible for more cases of identity theft than credit cards. So how does blockchain help? Well, let's ask today's guest, Dr. Alex Kahana, advisor to the United Nations for Blockchain and Healthcare, and also Michael Dersham, the founder and CEO of MAPay. So Michael, let's start with you. You're using blockchain technology in your work with medical records. By one account, 95% of all identity theft is medical records. That's a shocking statistic. So why do thieves want our medical data?
In 21, there are nearly 700 different data breaches in the US alone, with over 45 million of our personal health information records exposed. And once you expose that, not only do you have your healthcare data, but you have everything, right? You have demographics, you have history, you have archive, you have payment information, all of it. Yeah. So why do they go after this? Healthcare record is 25x that of a financial payment record. Much more information, much more valuable on the black market.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How does blockchain help solve this problem?
Today's data structures, as I look at it, once we get into the breach, you know, you have the keys to the candy store, you have access to all the candy, right? With blockchain, by having it on different nodes that need to be replicated, now I get into the candy store, but it's almost impossible to find that Mounds bar on the second shelf to the right.
Okay. Tell me about how MAPay then is tokenizing data. You've got some things going on in Bermuda and India, right?
We announced the largest utility ever to be deployed on blockchain, and that was in India. 150 million personal health information registries. We're using our dynamic non-fungible token to do that and attach that as your, what we call digital medical twin. And now we're taking those types of utilities and use cases to, right now we have 40 countries in our pipeline, and I think most importantly to the States, is now we can bring it back home.
So he mentioned NFTs, Alex, and we think of Bored Apes and things like that, but really the application can be attached to a lot of different things. So explain NFTs. This is serious. This can really play into our healthcare system.
It is very serious, and thank you for that question, because there's a lot of misunderstanding that connects to it. So when we say non-fungible token, so token, we already understand that it is value connected to some digital information. So it can be a picture, and I think it's valuable, like a baseball card. I think it's valuable. Maybe Michael doesn't think it's not, but I think so. So there's value to that. But then, what does it mean non-fungible? It means that it's yours. It belongs to you. So, for example, I have a Metro card. If I give you that Metro card, it has the same value. It's fungible. You can use my Metro card. It has the same value. It gives you the same service for a trip. But your passport, although it costs the same, is non-fungible. I can't use yours to travel. And so this whole idea that you can create your digital self, your digital image, some people call the avatar. You know, if you can create that and attach multiple values to it, not just one value, that really is a game changer.
Yeah.
If I could add something.
Go ahead.
To what Alex was saying, you know, starting to create that electronic version of yourself, that digital medical twin. What that also means, and what we're beyond proof of concept and deploying that now, is attaching then what are known as social determinants of health. That part of us that is part of our electronic version of ourselves, but is not in the clinical record, is not in that hospital system record, it's not in your doc. It's those environmental, social, geospatial, where you live, your wearables, all of that is what we feed into that NFT.
What about the financial impact? Is there a cost saving significant? Who benefits from this? Society, I assume?
Everybody benefits. It avoids all the, I want to say, friction. It's more convenient. It's 24/7. It's immediate. There is no capital leakage. I think that it not only increases margins and puts more money in everybody's pocket, but it also makes the experience much more convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait 5 days, 10 days. I'm a doctor. Sometimes I have to wait 3 months to get paid. But with MAPay, boom.
Where the data and the payment collide, right? And that's where we try to be impactful.
And credentialing as well. Blockchain could be applied to that.
Yes, without a doubt. And Alex knows this, being credentialed is just, it's a mess in the States. It's a mess everywhere. We need to have doctors and nurses and clinics that are credentialed across different borders. Care should have no borders, right? And so we need to have a standardization credentialing app. That's what we're trying to produce in LATAM right now and show that.
Alex, you're an advisor at the UN. What do you advise the UN in terms of blockchain, medical care?
The basic thing about healthcare is that it's not only a question of lack of access and overpricing, it's also the fact that you don't have control. If I ask you now, can you show me your medical record? I'm sure that you don't have it on your phone. And I'm sure that people are not aware that 49 out of the 50 states in the country, the health data does not belong legally to you. So when we talk at the UN about what is the legal framework, how do we need to do things, we speak to the effect of that data is like money in the sense that it is yours, it has value. You want to keep it in a wallet that's secure. You want to use it whenever, wherever, for whatever reason. You want to invest in it. And when you grow old, you either want to donate it or inherit it to your nears and dears.
Yeah.
So if we start to think about that value, then afterwards we won't kind of lose it willy-nilly or allow all these breaches to happen.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Alex and Michael, for explaining. It's exciting to think about, how much change could potentially be coming. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's it for this edition of Business of Blockchain. The special report highlighting a blockchain use case was sponsored by BitDeer. I'm Jane King at the Nasdaq Market Site.